TeraFlex's rear control arm brackets for the JT Gladiator correct the rear axle's geometry, improving handling and stability. These brackets help maintain a smaller drive shaft angle at full rebound, specifically on lifted vehicles with shocks that have lots of travel. However, they will improve the handling of any Gladiator, regardless of lift height or shock length. The rear control arm brackets can be installed with the vehicle on the ground or while it is in the air. Only install the brackets on one side at a time. Begin by removing the hardware on the axle end of both the upper and lower control arms. Take the upper control arm off all the way. Temporarily set the bracket into place. Hold it there by putting 2 bolts through where the control arm was mounted. We use the factory bolt on the upper slot so that we can easily feed the nut onto it. On the factory bracket there is a slot which you will utilize for the new bolts, but it is just a little bit too small for the hardware, so it will need to be drilled out to 7/16 of an inch. Use a transfer punch to mark the inside hole. Remove the bracket. Drill a pilot hole at the marked location, then drill in steps up to 7/16 of an inch. Reinstall the TeraFlex bracket using the provided hardware. If you set the upper bolt into place, it will give you both hands free to install the lower control arm, which in turn will hold the bracket in place while you install the spacer. Remove the upper bolt and insert the provided spacer into the space where the upper control arm used to go. Install the provided hardware into the bracket and spacer. Install the upper control arm on the bracket end first, and then on the frame end. Reuse the factory hardware here. Install the provided small bolts into the holes you drilled out earlier. Tighten down all the hardware that connects the TeraFlex rear control arm bracket to the factory bracket before you tighten down the control arm hardware. If you have installed these brackets with the vehicle in the air, wait to tighten the control arm hardware until the vehicle is back on the ground. Repeat all these steps for the other side of the vehicle, and then you're done.